you see the thing in the news about the women getting huckled out of The Bodyguard?
No.
So there's a musical, and like I think it was in Manchester, and there was like riots because all these drunk old women started like singing over the top of the people on stage.
At what?
At like The Bodyguard, the musical.
Right.
And they basically, the women got dragged out. There was like riot vans in there, and they had to get dragged out
Of The Bodyguard.
of The Bodyguard. And I thought, fucking hell, people are...
Cunts. I love stories like that, though.
Yeah, it's so good.
Like when you hear people being their worst. I'm trying to think if there's any... Yeah, do you know what I mean? Like, just like, how can you be such a cunt?
Oh, yeah. So easily, though. It's so easy to see people get carried away. And it's Saturday night. It's like the Saturday night comedy audiences, and you're just like, oh, for fuck's sake.
I've heard of a few people posting about gigs like that. It'd be people trying to storm stages and going...
Yeah?
Who was it? It was another comic we both know. Can you just say people's names here?
Yeah.
I think it was... I'd posted... It was Mark Nelson.
Yeah.
I think he'd posted a thing recently saying that somebody tried to storm the stage and then kicked off when he got taken off the stage. Then somebody goes, what, we're just meant to sit and watch someone talk for an hour? It's like, that is literally what you paid to do. Like they thought, it's like, what, you want me to, I'm going to pay my money for the ticket, for the comedy, and you expect me to sit and watch the guy? It's like, yes. That's literally the fucking format.
Who the fuck doesn't know that?
I know, exactly.
That is the basics.
But why would you pay like 20 quid for a ticket if you want to have a chat? Go to the pub that's free entry.
Yeah.
I fucking hate people.
People are the worst.
They actually are. Like, it's the thickness of them as well.
I think that's what this podcast has mainly been about. I think
What,
like,
hating
people, just random, just little shitty personality traits, just awful, pretentious.
I've got
wanky
loads
people.
of them.
Ah,
Like loads of things I hate people. Anyone that tries to conclude an argument by using at the end of the day, go fuck yourself. You know, at the end of the fuck you, you've lost. You've lost. Piece of shit. People that say it's wine o'clock. Look, you're a fucking adult, Brenda. If you want to drink for breakfast, drink for fucking breakfast, you absolute piece of shit.
Yeah. Have you seen those things? Have you not got about? There's a bit in your set about the wooden letters of like the live, laugh, love.
I avoid that one because it's so cliched, but it's just like the love and home. They're so basic.
Yeah.
There's people that go to like home bargains and just fucking, it's literally like they get everything, put it in their balls and just go and wank all over their house. All this fucking basic bit shit. Like, do you know what's the worst? Love, at least you're trying to spread a message of happiness. It's basic, but at least you're going, just love each other.
Yeah. Home.
Do you know where the fuck you are?
Yeah.
Like,
have you seen that people started doing like neon signs in the house?
Oh, I
you
can't.
know, you've seen it at like restaurants, all these Instagram wanks. They'll go and like get the photo taken in front like of a neon sign like that. Yeah. So people have started doing that in their houses now, like actually in their house.
What are they saying? What's the
There's
message?
one I've seen that's got like, this kitchen is for dancing, and I just thought.
It's not. It's for fucking cooking.
It's for cooking food.
What do you do? Go and make a lasagna on the dance floor? You fucking psycho.
It's absolutely psychotic to be like
Linda's wine bar.
Yeah.
It's just like a block of wood with one wine glass on it. It's like, fuck off,
Linda,
man.
you've got alcohol problems.
Yeah, exactly. Love, home.
Yeah. Anything like that, any kind of just shitty people like that.
I've got more.
Keep them coming.
Oh man, I've got conveyor
I'm
belt
glad
of
we
this
set
shit.
you off.
People that say they're going, this makes me physically sick. People that say they're going on their hollybobs.
Oh,
That's like,
God.
you're playing better crap. Fucking die. Do you know, I'm going to my hollybobs. Are you though? Are you 12? Where are you going? A fucking
Fuck
Legoland. I just hate those.
I used to hate the bit about people go like, oh, take me in your suitcase and everything like that. I just think,
No.
I want to fucking smother you to death inside of this suitcase.
I don't know what it is about certain words like that, like hollybobs. It's like,
Oh yeah,
it's like cringe. Do you know, like utter cringe?
and it's just been like people have then start trying to use it ironically, but then it's just kind of lost out and people are just genuinely saying it.
Yeah. Well, I was speaking to there's a female friend of mine who's got loads. She says she's got quite a lot of. I've used this term already. It sounds horrible, but like kind of like basic people on her social media. And she says that a lot of them. She used to work in a job where these people they're just very much standard relationships. Dead behind the eyes, doing what they're meant to do to be in a relationship.
Yeah.
And it's like on something like on a birthday, they'll put a picture going, "Boy done good."
Yeah. Oh, God.
Silly man, Neanderthal man did a good thing for once. He didn't shit on the fucking carpet like he always does.
That shit it drives me wild. Like the whole like ball and chain type like banter is just like, oh come on. So like, I better ask permission, and you're like, get a fucking grip, mate.
Permission, fuck off.
Yeah.
I would hate to be in one of those relationships. Do you know when you've got to like, but are they, or are they just trying to appease what they think their shitty friends are doing?
I think there's an element of that.
Yeah.
That surely they can't actually exist. Surely not.
I think, well, so I came off the social media, as you well know.
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah.
it's for that. I couldn't hack it.
If I didn't do comedy, I would not have this. I would not have social media in any form.
Would you just get it to fuck?
I would get it in the fucking bin instantly. Everything like
What
that.
do you think of the worst tropes that you see on social media then?
Worst
Like
tropes.
the worst, do you know you get the ones that people just, because it always goes through stages, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Because I remember, I'm trying to think of all of them. There used to be one when it was like somebody would state something bad, then just put that. Remember that
This.
one? Yeah. It's just, that was a horrible one.
Yeah.
Like that moment when that. Do you know what I mean? Like, oh, fuck off. Do you remember that?
Yeah. Do you know what I really hate is when like someone will have like posted about someone like dying or something like that, and instead of like being like, I'm really sorry for your loss, like say something meaningful, they just put like a one love heart emoji, and I'm like, oh, thanks very much for that.
Yeah. Or the hug one.
Yeah.
The little hug
like,
one.
yeah, my dad's just died. Are you saying that?
No, I'll tell you what's the worst. Tell you what's even worse. Checking in at hospital. Without putting a post.
Oh, yeah.
Just like checking in. Somebody's like, oh my God, are you okay?
Everything all right?
And you're like, if you can check in at hospital, if you're on your fucking...
You're not dead.
Yeah, go and
You're
get your
not dying,
your verruca cut off and fuck off. No, I'm angry. I thought this was going to be good. I'm getting angry.
I mean, it is. It's the worst of the worst people online. And that's the thing, I always have to remind myself, they're probably not like that in real life. It's just like this wee online version
No,
of
so this is what I think is interesting. I think I'd love to see like... Oh, did you watch the Social Dilemma, the documentary on Netflix?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it was asking like the ex-CEOs of Twitter and all this kind of stuff, what do you think is the worst thing that can happen? And they turned around and went, civil war.
Yeah.
Because they were like, it's polarizing people. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So much in their opinions. Nobody's actually having it. This sounds too much, doesn't it?
No. This is perfect.
But nobody knows what their own opinions are anymore.
Yeah.
Because they're relying on what the algorithms are telling them, and they go, well, if my people like that, then me must like that too.
That is the worst.
It's disgusting.
America is going to burn to the ground in about 5 years, less than 5 years.
Feels
time.
like it. Yeah.
America is like...
But I'd love to see a psychologist's take on what social media has done to our psyches as a species.
Yeah.
I think it's really fucked us.
How do you feel it's done for you now that you're not on it?
Amazing.
Yeah.
I'll have missed out on shit for sure. Like, but honestly, even like, it sounds stupid, but even being in a minimalized group chats, I hate the group chat banter. Do you know when you get a functional group chat? You'll know this doing comedy. You'll get a functional one. It'll be like, monthly writing group, and it starts out all right, and nobody fucks with it. Then somebody just pops a tiny bit of banter in. You're like, here we go.
Here we go. Yes,
Here we go.
okay.
The banter seal's gone. Yeah, now it's going to be all fucking everybody piling in, jumping over each other, trying to be the funniest cunt in the group
mate,
chat.
that.
I'm just like, this is rancid.
See, when new comedians start and they're in a group chat, they think they're already on stage and they're just trying to be like they're on, everything like that.
No, I hate them. I hate group chat. See, being off group chats, being off socials, it's like, I don't want to go as far as to say liberating, but
Yeah, no,
it's
I bet
kinda-
it must be. Yeah. I've got all group chats I'm in are muted. I never. As soon as a group chat starts, I'll go fucking mute always.
Yeah. Well, unless it's functional, unless you need it to be like, where is the gig?
Yeah.
I'm just like, get them to fuck.
Yeah.
There's always one spanner in a group chat. Do you know what I'm saying? You can't even have, even if it did get a bit funny, you're like, they're going to come in and say something, it's just going to level it out, aren't they? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. The group chats, there's like, they had their time. They really did have their time.
Yeah.
Again, like you say, functional, yes, but...
Like, the concept of them was great. Do you think back in the, like, what, like, you're a little bit younger than me, but we're not too out the scale,
pretty much,
are we?
yeah.
Like, what was your first phone?
Oh, it was an Alcatel. It was a fucking brick.
Yeah. I had the Nokia 3310. I had one before that, but I had a Nokia 3310. And do you remember you got a message? The point I'm to bring it back. Do you remember you got a message? And there was you didn't even have a history of it.
Yeah.
Like, so if you messaged me and then somebody else messaged in between, your next message wouldn't come up in a chat.
Yeah, there was no
It would just be
chain.
Yeah. And I remember there's some phones you had to delete messages to receive new messages. Because you'd be like, no more can be into. Fuck.
You've reached your memory of 20 messages.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. Good days though.
Yeah, I think social media has become less popular. Like, people don't post it. Well, still, there's some mental people.
Have people stopped posting it? Has Facebook died? Because I've not been on it for a few years now.
There's still some like people that just they don't know. they're still living in this world where they think Facebook exists and they should be posting on it. But I think if I've got something, I'll put it in like a group chat with like family or friends or like that. There's no part of me that goes, oh, I really want to post this on like Instagram or something like that. I'm like, fuck that.
Do you use Instagram and all that? Have you just got one?
I got it like last year or 2 years ago. I've really held out as long as possible. Then literally, I had to get it because literally no one was using Facebook.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to like, even just try and like...
market yourself.
Yeah. Like,
what about TikTok? Everybody's on that now.
I'm not. I was like, oh, I might get hooked on it and everything like that. And I got it. And I looked at it and I was like, these people are fucking idiots.
Arseholes,
So I'll post on there and then just close it. No notifications. Don't waste my time on it. But it is insane.
Like, do you think it's changed? I think it's changed kind of this comedy and stuff. Because do you not think that, like, what I enjoy about it, I don't know what do you get from comedy? That's an interesting question. What is it you take from it?
For me,
I thought you're just gonna go fuck all, mate.
Absolutely. What am I getting from it, or what do I want from it?
Like, what do you get from it? Like, I really, to give you where I'm coming from is that I quite enjoy being on the stage in the moment and making something happen in a room.
Yeah.
Whereas there's a lot of people they want their viral hit.
Oh, fuck no.
So it means like, I think, I don't know if I'm right or wrong in this because I don't really play into that, but it must mean that their mindset of how they're attacking the gig is kind of taken away from like making the audience laugh a little bit.
Yeah.
Because everybody wants that destroys heckler thing, and so people are trying to orchestrate it almost.
There's a guy who I wish I would name him. He's a guy, he basically just posts loads of crowd work clips. Liam. No, it's not. But he basically takes his little tripod to gigs, he sets it up, and he's essentially just trying to get that crowd work moment.
That bit, yeah.
And then you could tell like he was doing things, he was saying things that the audience weren't even like, they weren't replying back to that. And he was trying to shoehorn
trying to orchestrate it.
And I was like, you just wasted a 20-minute set trying to get like a viral clip.
Trying to get your big hit, yeah.
And I think it's probably...
I mean, some people have made it work. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of people that have maybe made that work. Like, who's the guy? Like
Paul Smith.
Oh, he's a great example. He's probably like the king of it, isn't he?
Yeah, he's driving like Lamborghinis and shit like now. He's got like a Rolls Royce, Bentley.
And what's the other guy? Because the guy does it quite well. He's quite like a soft-spoken guy, but he just kind of Simmons.
Yes, yeah. He just can just like puns.
Is it Mark
and stuff
Simmons?
Like
Have I fucked that?
Mark Simmons. He does puns.
Yeah, but then he just has little interjections. It's quite good. It's quite fun to watch. Like, I'd watch that. But it's the people that have gone up there like, comedian rips heckler a new asshole, then climbs inside. And you're like, then it's just a guy going, what's your name? Tim. Oh, you sound like a prick. And you're like, what?
There's another guy who's essentially marketed himself with that. His name's like Steve Hofstetter.
Oh, he was weirdly one of the ones. Yeah, is he an American dad?
Yeah. And that's all his things are. It's like it destroys audience and everything like that.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know. I've never seen him do material. I've no interest in ever seeing that guy do material.
I watched his special.
Just
because
Is it good?
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah.
He has a couple like interesting bits, but his main thing is he's like, I'm really good at responding to people saying the worst things imaginable. Because all of these are in like small town USA.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
But that's what people are kind of hoping for. People are hoping somebody will be horrible and say something almost like, I don't know, like racist or sexist. And so they can go like, hey, I'm going to come at you with some fucking hard-hitting facts about why you're wrong.
Oh, God.
And it's like...
Yeah. But that's it. Some people are now just wasting their career trying to get crowd work clips. They're not trying to like write material. They're not doing anything like that.
Yeah.
And that's the kind of worst. I mean,
it does work. I get it. That's what but I just feel like it's not what I enjoy.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I think there's people who can do both. But there's some people out there who are just, that's all they've got.
Yeah.
They just want that viral clip and everything like that. And I'm just thinking, I'm not in it for that. To kind of come back to your question, I'm in it for like having that like 15, 20 minute set. I just kind of like make it as funny as possible, having such a laugh on stage. And they even just being part of like a show, like the Stand, Monkey Bar, that.
Yeah.
Just being part of like that 90 minutes when you all sit in the green room after and go, that was fucking brilliant. Yeah. I'm in it for that.
It's quite even fun when it goes wrong, though, isn't it? Oh, see, everybody together has a shit gig. Oh, yeah. And you're all just backstage going, oh, fucking hell, they're cunts.
Yeah. Or when you are watching everyone eat shit before you and you're like, well, I'm on next.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
What do you feel like at that point? Do you think like I'm going to be the one that turned this back to good, or do you think that I'm gonna jump on this shit eating bandwagon?
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah. There's no point if the comedian's on before you. If they're eating shit, if they're probably opening the show, then they're probably a better comedian than you. So I'm probably not as funny as them.
I don't think that's necessarily true. I mean, they might have. I reckon they've maybe had more time doing it. That's usually how it works.
Yeah.
But an audience is so subjective. An audience can hate just something about someone.
Yeah.
And love something about someone. Have you ever watched someone that you usually see eat shit, and then they have a good gig and it fucks you off?
Oh yeah,
because you're like, this audience must be this guy. Stop laughing. This guy's fucking dog shit. It's worse if they're saying stuff that's like in any way mildly kind of outdated or when I say inappropriate, I don't mean like very caustically inappropriate, but if they're saying something that's slightly a bit like, come on, and they're getting big laughs, you're like, what?
That's it. See, when you hate them as well, when I really dislike someone and I see them making them laugh, I'm like, I fucking hate you even more. I hate this gig even more.
Yeah. Well, that's it. What do you think? Because that isn't. Do you know when people talk about reading the room?
Yeah.
Do you think that if you know the audience in front of you are thick as shit?
I was honestly like, where is he going with this sentence?
Like, do you ever dumb down to appease the vibe? Do you know what I mean? Like, say if you had a bit about, I don't know, anything that's like a reference. Say you had a great bit about Nietzsche. You're not going to drop it in that.
Oh, God, no.
Do you know what I mean? Like, or they're going to be like, who's that? Does he play for Arsenal? You know, fuck you guys.
I think when you see it working, when you kind of do any kind of like crowd work or something like that, when you go, they just want to be insulted.
Yeah.
You know, when someone comes off stage and they just want to be spoken to. That's all they want.
I've had festival shows where I can't follow myself.
Yeah.
Because I've hit it so hard with the crowd stuff at the top that when I go into material, it feels like a gear change. They'll go, no, I do what you were doing. And I'm like, I fucked myself here.
Yeah.
Because I can't do that for an hour.
I did that. That happened once last year. I did the crowd work, going well, and I went into the material, and they literally just sat in silence and stared back at me. And I was like, in my head, I would have maybe just thought, I'll just keep plowing on, but I just thought, fucking abandon shit. Let's just keep the crowd work going.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it was one of the best shows. One of the most fun I've ever had at a show.
Yeah.
It's just purely doing that.
Yeah, there's some comedians that will write a show that has a story arc from beginning to end, and any interruptions will completely affect that.
Yeah.
Whereas I really enjoy when it goes off script.
Yeah,
I'm sitting there going, I hope, because see if I'm stuck to the words and they're quite bland, I'm going, fuck, this is going to turn into like a fucking, say you're doing your festival hour, I'm going to like, this is like going to be a 37-minute show. Because these guys are just wanting the words thick and fast. I'm rattling through these fucking bastards, you know?
Yeah.
I'm like, guys, you need to fill some of it with laughter, or I am dead here.
Yeah.
But see if I love it when you get to the end of it and it's like you've not even done some of the bits and you're just like, this is great. So I need to go. And they're going, oh, but we want more. And you're like,
yeah. I've rattled through a Fringe show before in like 30 minutes, and I was just like, this is class.
What, you're done?
Yeah, I was done. I was the last on at Beehive, so I was just like, we're fucking done. We're out of here. There's nothing else happening here. Let's go home.
Or is this like late night one?
Yeah, like late night last year.
But I think there's an interesting point, especially if you are mentally that loose with your show, where doing the hour, I think people get so wrapped up into filling the hour.
Yeah.
See if I'm like, because it's not natural just to sit and watch somebody talk for that long in comedy. That's why a headliner usually does, 25?
Yeah.
Max?
Yeah.
So I think, see if they're happy and you know it's that you just feel them turning and it's about 40 minutes in. I'm just like, that's it. That's cool.
Yeah.
I'd rather they went away going, that was fun.
Yeah, I'm happy just doing a 40-minute show.
Yeah.
I would comfortably just do that. That's me.
Yeah.
I'm sorted with that.
I don't know if I'm making this up. Was that not hypothesized one year about people doing shorter shows? Was it?
I think so. I think
Was it Monkey Barrel that maybe we're going to do shorter shows for like more people that didn't want to do an hour?
Well, I think 2022, 2021, what was the one that the kind of Fringe that didn't
kind of came back?
Yeah,
I didn't do it.
2021.
I was terrified.
Yeah, it was that one, and they kind of like did kind of like half-hour shows and things like that, and it worked. So it can be done.
I think it can be done. I think it should be done.
Yeah.
Because then it gives people more options as well. An audience doesn't always want to sit for an hour. You go like half an hour and go, do you want to pop into one of the half-hour shows? Just fucking blitz it. Then we'll go and get our dinner. Then we'll go and see some famous guy and pay 50 quid for it. Yeah,
but that's the thing is that most people, who is it? It's comedian Andrew Schultz. Have you heard of him?
I have heard of him, yeah.
So he basically said that no one's watching to the end of these hour-long Netflix specials. So he basically did like a half-hour one.
That's a good idea.
He put out a half-hour one on YouTube, or even a 25-minute one, and he was just like, people don't give a fuck about these hour-long things. Yet that's what everyone builds up to.
And is it what they want?
Is the attention span there? Probably not.
Also, do you think that the attention span's been fucked with the likes of reels and shorts and stuff?
Oh my God!
So everybody wants their quick fix of go and call the heckler a twat. then
Called Tim a prick again.
Yeah, but I think unless you're huge, unless you're like for instance, like the Chris Rock one, and everybody's watching it, going, when's he going to talk about it? Do you know what I mean? Like,
well, I only sat through that. I was like, this isn't the best. I was like, but I want to hear the Will Smith bit.
Yeah.
So I sat through it and I got to the end and I was just like, that was all right.
Yeah. Like I'm trying to think who I've been watching recently, who I enjoy watching. Because I honestly find, I'm terrible. I don't listen to podcasts, never listen to this fucking thing. Like, I genuinely haven't. But,
Fucking, of course not.
And it's not because I wouldn't. I would like, even before coming on, I've not even
Fuck it,
looked at it. I don't care. I just, for some reason, my brain just isn't interested in podcasts. I never have been.
No, I prefer like even just loads of like YouTube comedy specials, like 30, 40-minute ones, anything like that. Like Kyle Kinane.
Not a fucking clue.
Nah. Who else?
I was watching some Mark Normand recently.
Mark Normand. Him, Joe List, and Sam Morril. Kind of like the New York guys.
Have you seen a guy, Drew Michael?
I was going to bring him up. Drew Michael.
Oh, really?
You told me about him, and I listened to that special, and I was like, that's fucking excellent.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's also, I think he's doing something quite different, and it's like, there's quite a lot of stuff of him on YouTube that's when he's literally recorded it in a club.
Yeah.
It's not become this big, like, I'm doing my special.
Yeah.
It's kind of like he's got his headline. Do you know how America does it differently? You've got your headline set. So he's recorded like 40 minutes. He just calls them things like 40 minutes of jokes or whatever.
Yeah.
Batters it out. And I really enjoy watching them.
Yeah,
It's quite an insightful, some of it's a bit more, it's like psychological fucking analysis of the world than anything else.
Yeah, he's
But-
brilliant.
Yeah.
Again, I've never heard of him since then. You're the only person I've ever heard mention him.
Really?
I don't know how big he is. Have you ever heard of him?
Yep.
Yeah.
Is he quite big?
No.
He
but
feels on the cuspy.
Right.
So he's up there, but he's not famous.
Yeah.
Like if he was coming to town, he'd probably struggle to sell out.
Yeah.
Anywhere massive. Like
Maybe, yeah. But
Yeah.
that's interesting because then it's like, see if you get your big Netflix banger that you get. Say you got that your hour.
Yeah.
Do you think you'd write it shit because you knew what you're writing it for? Does that make sense?
No.
Like, do you know you get a band and the first album, like even a band like, and I'm going to use a very kind of quite generic popular band. I'm not saying this is my favorite band. I'm not saying I dislike them, but
Right.
Stereophonics.
Yeah.
Right? When they brought out their first album, if you remember, Word Gets Around.
Yeah.
It sounded like what it was. It sounded like three friends who used to practice in a garage with fucking shitty equipment, turning the amps up loud and fucking going for it. And the album sounded like that. Then they got famous and they had all this wanky, almost beret wearing fucking shit.
Yeah.
Then they did handbags and glad rags and you thought, you know what, you're in the bin.
Chucked it.
Yeah, you're done. You're fucking done.
Yeah.
But do you think comedy does that? Do you think people do that? You get to a level where you're kind of writing for an audience that you never knew you might have.
Yeah, I think after you're in it, like once you've done like 3-4 comedy specials, it's like you're probably gonna have one or two that are amazing. Like they're gonna be incredible, and they're probably gonna be your early ones. And then after that, you're not putting out your best stuff. But I think it's just, and everyone gives like bands shit for that. They'll give comedians shit for that. Like Chris Rock. Like think about like 1990s Chris Rock, what he was like.
Yeah.
He was incredible. Now he's kind of putting out like, nah. Even like someone like Jay-Z, like his old albums, people like hold him up as this like god.
Yeah.
And now he's just putting out like shit. It's like not good. But I think that's just the natural trajectory of like almost like all these bands, comedians. It happens to everyone.
Is it because you have to care because you've done it?
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah. And that's, I think it's the hunger of trying to like make your way and kind of like drives you to that.
Yeah.
And once you get to that comfy position, you're like,
Do you think it's like a hierarchy of needs? Once you get to the comfy position, you explore what you want to do more, irrelevant to the need of the audience.
definitely.
So you don't really give a fuck because there's no jeopardy in it.
Yeah, that's it. And you're not, there's probably still some hunger there, but you're not in the clubs like 5 nights a week trying to work out new material.
Yeah.
Like some of these people, like some of the big comedians that go on like take a big tour on show, like where are they working these jokes up? Because you don't fucking see them anywhere.
Well, I remember speaking to, who did I speak to? This is years ago on our podcast. I'll tell you what, we used to do the Living Room Sessions podcast. Me, Gareth and Keir, and we got Daniel Sloss on one time.
Yeah.
We said that because he was like proper. That's when he was hitting the kind of.
Yeah.
He was on everything at that time. Just went from he was the club guy, and then he rocketed. And we were saying, see, now you've got that. Do you feel like you've got to write your show based on the audience that you know you've got?
Yeah.
Do you know? So you're kind of like, do I find this funny? Is this a business now that just makes them happy? Like, what is it? Do you know? It must be weird. I've always thought that if you get, especially comedians that get famous from another like source, like imagine you get some sort of TV kind of mainstream thing.
Yeah.
How can you then do your own stuff? Because you get all the people that love you from that coming, and then you're doing all this weird dark shit.
What did Sloss say about that? Do you remember?
Fuck knows. I cannot remember.
Because I'd love to know.
It's interesting, isn't it?
Because he's that the exact kind of journey is that he's gone on, done HBO specials, Netflix specials. So, but he kind of admits he's got like his audience, he's got his fans.
But isn't that amazing? Especially on this, I think, because he started out in the Scottish scene, to kind of just go, this is dog shit. I'm doing it my own way.
Yeah.
And who else has done that? Has anybody else from the Scottish?
No. I mean, I don't think there's any other Scottish comedian that's got a HBO special. He's probably the only one. Maybe I don't know if Billy Connolly ever had one, but
Danny Boy.
has he had a HBO?
He's had a couple pretty big specials. I'm not sure if he got.
Well, he's done his own thing as well, though, hasn't he? He's pretty much managed to carve out. He's like fucking McIntyre in Australia.
Oh my god, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
He's insane in Canada.
Really?
Yeah, Canada and Australia. He's massive. Here, he just walks down the street.
Does spandex.
He does your Tuesday night gig. He goes to Oz and does the Opera House. 5 nights in a row, sold out.
So if I remember when you were there,
when he did your gig, and there was an Australian girl who was young. She must have been backpacking, about 18.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Do you know who I am?" And she's like, "Not got a clue, mate." He's like, "Ask your mum. She'll fucking you'll want a picture. Just believe me." I was like, he's not arrogant at all.
No.
So what was funny about it is there was a proper humility behind the sentiment, but it's kind of like, I bet his mum's like, "You met fucking who?"
Yeah. It was so fun because if you told someone like that conversation, they would probably, oh, that sounds like arrogance, but it completely wasn't. He was just like, yeah, your mum was gonna fucking freak out when she hears about this. There's people that went and like Googled him on the break and came back and were like,
fuck.
Holy fuck.
Mm-hmm. He did Top Banana one time as like a last minute, like he just showed up and was like, "Hey, can I do a quick 10?" And they were like, "Yeah, absolutely." So he was nowhere on the marketing, and then the host found like 3 Aussies in the front row, and I was in the back like, this is gonna be mental. And he walks on stage and they just lost their shit. They're like, how the fuck is he here? And, and everyone else in the crowd was like, he's
mad, isn't it?
He did a Red Raw maybe about 4 or 5 years ago. So back when it was like £3 to get in a Red Raw. An Australian guy in the audience told us afterwards in a spoken bit, he was like, I paid $200 to see Danny Boy before, and I've just seen him for £3 on like a Monday night. And you're like, and who the fuck is paying $200 for that?
$200. What would you pay? What would you see? Who would you go to see for, and what would you pay top dollar to see?
I went to
for
see
a comedy.
That's £107.
£107.
Yeah.
£100 for a ticket for comedy.
Well,
Get that to fuck.
I went to see Jon Stewart, do you know the Daily Show guy?
Mm-hmm.
And Dave Chappelle at the Royal Albert Hall, and that was about 80 quid.
Yeah.
And it was like, I've never seen the Royal Albert Hall before. Have you been?
I've never been.
It's fucking...
No, Ralph, I do not frequent.
No, even just to see like big gigs, music gigs.
I've actually never been for anything,
It's fucking insane how cool you're like, everyone like kind of talks up and you walk out, you're like, oh, this is a cool venue.
Yeah.
And I saw them there and it was like, I think it was about 80 quid and I was just like, that's my limit.
So here's the interesting bit. So I get that's the limit, right? But so this is where it's going to sound weird that I'm dissecting it like this, but okay, say comedy as a product.
Yeah.
You want to see comedy.
Yeah.
That's very different to going to see Chappelle. You're almost paying, not 100% of that money's going on the comedy. Some of that's going on the public appearance and experience of seeing Chappelle.
Yeah.
So it's like weird to think, is the product what you're paying for? Or is it like, do you know what I mean? It's almost like an evening with Dave Chappelle and you go, I was there.
Well, do you know what? I couldn't tell you the material. I couldn't tell you, like, it wasn't like, there was no jokes. I walked away being like, oh, that was fucking hilarious. It probably was just the experience of seeing, especially in that venue, like, and they came out, Jon Stewart was doing lots of like crowd work, doing like Q&A and everything like that. So it definitely wasn't a full-blown comedy show. So it probably was that. You're probably right.
It's fucked up, isn't it? Like it's almost transcended the actual
Yeah.
the thing that you're meant to be enjoying. It's like, I don't give a fuck about the comedy.
What's your limit? What would you? Who would you say? Who's like? So if even for like music and comedy, I've almost got like a bucket list of people I want to see before I die. Do you have
Also, there's ones that I can. Yeah, there's ones that I would love to see that I can't because of the people that I like quite a lot of like bands where half the members are fucking dead.
Yeah.
Like drugs and shit. No, I'd have like okay. So an actual. Do you want a realistic bucket list of people that potentially I could see, or
Yeah. Anyone that's still touring and you've like, I've not seen them.
I would, okay, so this is going against what you just said, but I'd have loved to have seen the original Led Zeppelin.
Yeah.
Right now, that's a good point. I always wanted to see again original Rage Against the Machine. I think one of their fucking like proper YouTubes of some of their old concerts and like like dripping sweat, like low ceiling and everybody's just fucking. I'd pay money for that.
I had one. I had Stevie Wonder. I was like, really want to see Stevie Wonder.
I would not have thought you were going to say that.
Love him,
really,
and I was just like, I need to see him before he dies. He's going a long time before me, and went down to London to see him and got so fucking drunk. I remember about 10 seconds of him being on stage.
Wow.
Like a fucking idiot. And paid, again, over 100 quid for those tickets. And I remember, like, it could have been anyone on stage.
Yeah.
And I fucked it. Daft Punk were my other ones. Daft Punk were like, I'd love to have seen Daft Punk.
See, okay, nothing against the music, but, and I know it wouldn't be, but it's a little bit like seeing, I don't know, a tribute act in a way. It's like, it could be, they could have like 7 different dudes that fucking put on the helmets. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Their albums are like all right, but their live shows are like mad.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But again, they fucked it. They've quit.
They've quit. Who else? I'm trying to think. Do you know it's one of these weird ones? It's like when somebody goes on Spotify, go and put on a tune, and you're like,
oh yeah,
I forgot music. Like, you know, your brain goes out your arse, and you're like, wait. Who?
I don't remember albums, artist names. I just go, oh, I've got it in my liked songs playlist. I'll be able to know that.
Yeah.
I cannot.
Like, listen to this, right? The first Tea in the Park lineup, right? I was just 18. As I said, I'm a little bit older than you. So I think this was on the cusp of one of the best ever, right? If you're into this music, obviously. So it had like Blur.
Yeah.
Fun Loving Criminals, Stereophonics, Happy Mondays. Who else was there?
Was this maybe about 2005, 2006, maybe?
It might have been a little later. Yeah, Bare Naked Ladies, who weirdly I used to love. You a big fan? Oh, yeah. The Canadian.
Fucking Coben just got an erection in the corner of the room there.
I used to, very wholesome band, wholesome Canadian band, proper kind of like nothing bad about them. They released the kids album at the same time Stephen Page was caught taking coke.
Nice.
So they got to binned out the band, but I think there was other struggles within the band. But
I've never seen you so happy, by the way. Coben is literally...
I fucking love him.
Coben, you can't see Coben on camera, but he is grinning.
But I used to love them. But I remember seeing them. They were on through the day on the Saturday at Tea in the Park.
Yeah.
And I was a massive fan. I went to see them like properly there. I don't think anybody else I was with gave a fuck.
Yeah.
And I went there, and then I remember they got the security guard up to like, and they put the guitar on, and they got him to play the guitar with them. I think he was playing the kind of the note, and they just got the security guard to do that. And I was just like, it's just kind of cool. They just didn't give a fuck. And I was like, this is the best Tea in the Park ever. It was so good. I think, who is it closed was it Blur? No, Manic Street Preachers closed the Sunday.
God, man.
Yeah, and they got banned because they always have like mad propaganda behind them on a big screen.
Yeah.
And at the end of the show, because it was the last band on the Sunday night, the final shindig, they started one piece by piece throwing their equipment at the screen and smashing the screen. And everybody was the whole crowd was just cheering, and it was a bit of meant to be a rebellious thing, but I think they got banned from the festival.
Fucking hell. I mean, that was probably never been as good as that, though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
It was at its peak.
Like, what a lineup that is. And there'll be I think there was other cool stuff on that. Like, do you know when you get the dance tent? But I was just like, fuck that.
Slam tent.
I was like, that's me. I was like proper little rocker. Like, it's not real music. That's what I was like. I was a knob. But back then, it's like, it's not an instrument. You just press play. Have you seen Paul Curry do the bread fight?
No.
Have you not seen this?
No.
Paul Curry from where is he? Is he Northern Irish? Is he Northern? Is it Northern? I think he's Northern Irish.
Yeah.
Or Irish, one of the two. And he goes up, and I gigged with him in Oma, and he goes like this music's playing. It's like build up, like brum 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 brum. You'd like it. Knob twiddling bullshit.
Here we go.
Your fave. And he then as this is going out, he just brings some bags out, and he takes out like loaves of bread, and he'll randomly hand the loaves of bread to different people in the audience. Like, and everybody's like, what? And he's just like kind of miming away. It's down, 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 down. And it all goes up to the big drop, the crescendo. And as soon as it goes, down, down, pew, he just shouts, bread fight. And he throws the bread at someone and everybody else gets it instantly. And everybody's just smashing bread off at each other.
Hell.
And that's his bit.
That's hilarious.
It kind of, it's fucking funny and it works. It's almost like nobody knows what's happening. As soon as he shouts bread fight, everybody just starts smashing bread off at each other, and this mad fucking music's playing. It's anarchy.
Yeah. You love anarchy.
I do.
You do. You fucking love anarchy.
I love it when it all goes wrong. Anything when a curtain drops, I'm like, yeah, I'm in. So you've seen one of your friends or colleagues on stage kind of die, and I'm like, this is beautiful.
Yeah.
Because you're seeing cogs go.
Yeah.
You're seeing somebody not just go, and here's my pre-prepared presentation.
Yeah.
See fig A for joke 1. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Make it go wrong.
So you at the beginning, were you chaotic from the beginning, or were you?
I was worse, man.
Worse?
Yeah, because I didn't have any structure at all.
Right.
And
So
at the beginning, there was less jeopardy because the gigs were of less value.
Yeah.
So you could I think I've always done, like, what I've liked to do is, like, occasionally, because you do your weekend gigs and you know you've got to do the job if somebody's paying you to do it or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, if somebody's going, hi, can you open the gig? You can't go up and be all fucking off the rails because they'll just go,
Can never book him
that
again.
guy is too much of a jeopardy to ever be in this building. So you do what you need to do. But if you've got like a gig, like 10 spot or something, try something out.
Like a village hall somewhere.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I remember it was at Monkey Barrel in the kind of across the road room. What does that hold about? Is it about 60? You might know.
73.
73. There we go.
Nailed it.
To be
I guess it's
specific. Yeah. There or thereabouts.
Yeah.
Captain Pedantic, thank you. 73, right? So it's that kind of nice compact room, and I decided to go up and do my 10 spot in a what was meant to be like a foreign language.
Right.
But the language is, I made the language up.
Right.
So I just went on and it was all about your facial expressions. And I did a whole 10 spot without actually saying words. Like as a little challenge. Just to see if I could get away with it. And it was really funny because you're just kind of alluding to stuff just through mannerisms. And the audience caught on to it. And I was just like, this is fucking fun, man.
Yeah.
And it's like, see if something like that, I mean, I could have died on my arse. I wouldn't have cared because I was such a gamble. But if it kind of works, you're kind of going, that was fun.
Yeah.
Like just like trying something absolutely bonkers.
Yeah, I love some
It's
of
the
that.
catharsis you need rather than a fucking appeasing Derek and Brenda from Falkirk. They've taken some cheap coke
Very cheap.
and come to comedy not because they like comedy, but because they don't have anything to fucking talk about. So they have an argument midway, fucking kick off and then leave going, the comedy was shite.
Yeah.
No, yous were shite. Fucking do one. I'm going back to where we were at the
I
top
was
of the
gonna
show.
say, yeah. I mean, you must have seen a lot of that, like just
Lot of what?
fucking audiences just like kicking off. If
I've seen the maddest of audiences.
Yeah.
I think. Why me? Why must I have seen that? Curiously.
because you kind of like almost you're there, you kind of add to the anarchy as well.
Kind of. Well, it depends. I remember years ago doing a corporate gig, and it was like there's some fancy doing it. Had like big platters, like silver platters, and on the platters was like homemade fancy cupcakes, and it was this big. And I was on a tall stage, you know, when your kind of feet are above their heads.
Yeah.
And I can't remember what was happening. It just wasn't working. The mic was. Do you know one of those mics you go up to, and it's just like. And you're like, I'm fucked. Every variable's against me.
Yeah.
And they're all going, we can't hear you. And I'm going, well, what do you want me to do? Like, I'm kind of up there. And I've got one of these platters of cupcakes. And I was like, fuck it. Then all of a sudden somebody just goes, fuck off. And a cupcake comes at me. Like I just dodge a cupcake.
Yeah.
And I just go, come on then, you fucking pricks. So I've got one of the silver platters. Cupcakes are coming up and I'm baseballing the shit out of the cupcakes here. Some of them are flying back at them and I'm just like, come on, fucking hit me, you twats, you know? And I was like, I'm like 3 minutes in. Yeah. I was like, I've got to fill 17 minutes of this. Like, and I'm just like getting cupcakes lobbed at me.
The person who made all the cupcakes is in the back and
yeah,
you're like,
yeah.
no.
You know, it's some like independent woman as well, like Jenny's cupcakes, and she's just sitting there going, they're not even eating them, they're just fucking destroying them. They've got like, little unicorns on them.
Oh, yeah.
Like, fuck. Fucking brilliant. But yeah, died on my fucking hoop at that.
I mean, how do you follow? Like you say, you can't follow
Well,
that.
sometimes you're just dead. Sometimes you know you're just dead. I think there's a big difference between sabotaging a gig and just realizing a gig's unsalvageable, not because it's your fault.
Yeah.
Like if you've not got a mic working and if you've not got like, and people are like not wanting it. Like,
Yes.
The one thing you need in comedy is, no, two things, sorry, a mic and an audience that wants it.
Yes.
Like, I hate it. I think sometimes people book comedy the same way as basic guys book stag do's.
Yeah.
It's like, we'll go go-karting. Yeah, then we'll go do paintball.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the strippers. And then there's a bunch of guys going, I don't want to see a random woman's vag after driving a small car. I drive an Audi. Why are we in these things? Do you know what I mean? Paintball. And there's I've got fucking blisters on my testicles from where you shot me. This is the worst day of my life. but
that thing, they just go, that's what stag do's do.
Yeah, exactly. They all got T-shirts printed like Kev the Ledge. You know, fuck off, man.
Kev. Oh, bro. Yeah, that's like.
But then people, I think what happens is the same way people book a stag do like that. They book comedy into things. There'll be like a corporate do, and somebody go, well, why don't we get a comedian? It's like, nah, why don't you not?
Have you ever talked someone out of like? Have you ever been pitched a gig and gone, that sounds fucking terrible, I'm not doing it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I remember that one of the words I've told this is this kind of iconic story for me when I did RAF Lossymouth.
Yeah.
And I did that. I don't know if you know where Lossymouth is.
No, I've heard of it.
From Edinburgh, it's a 2.5 hour train to Aberdeen. Then you've got about another hour and a half to Elgin, I think it was.
Right.
Then you've got to drive for about another, whatever it is, 20 minutes to Lossymouth. So it's a bit of a rigmarole. You're not getting back that night. And I was doing this RAF thing, and it was for a bunch called the Regiment, who were like, if you want to call it I don't want to sound harsh, but entry-level dudes.
All right.
Like, we're not talking like the senior...
Yeah, they're not.
These aren't the senior management. These are, I'm going to use the term cannon fodder. Do you know, like, do you know when they're all, well, we don't know what to do with our lives. Out to war, idiots.
Bye.
Yeah. Almost winding them up, sending them out like toys, like, fight.
They're never coming back.
Yeah, they're not coming back, and probably society doesn't want them to. Is that terrible? That's, edit.
That's it.
Edit. Ooh. Anyway, there's about I'd say about like nearly 100 of these guys, and their partners were there as well. So it was open to their partners, and it was on their base. And I was meant to do. I think they wanted me to do an hour. And like an hour is tough to do when it's your show with people saying, I want to see you.
Yeah.
Try doing an hour to people that they were getting drunk as fuck. That's now a man's talking.
Yeah, like the thing
Like a
Mark
talking
Nelson said.
man, yeah.
Do we have to sit here and listen
It
to
was
this?
honestly that. And I remember I got about 43 minutes in, and I looked at the guy and I was like, can I come off? And he was just like, yeah, kill it. And because I just needed the green light to be able to dodge out. And I fucked off. And he came up to me and he thought it was funny. He's like, because they were crushing beer cans. Because it was all just like bring your own booze. They were crushing the beer cans once they'd finished them and using them like ninja stars at me. So I'm like dodging them. And it was quite funny because there was a band playing after me. So then these like ninja stars were smashing off the cymbals. It was like the scene from the Blues Brothers behind the cage. It was fucking anarchy. And the guy came up to me after, the guy that organised it, and went, you're quite lucky they were only throwing beer cans. And before you arrived, they were tossing wine bottles. I was like, no. I was like, oh, lucky me.
What? Who the fuck puts comedy on that?
Exactly.
And just goes,
and
this
also,
is perfect.
that's not lucky. People don't get... Lucky's not narrowly avoiding a bad thing. Lucky's getting a good thing.
Yeah.
You know, like a fucking... I don't know, a big piece of concrete falls off a building and nearly kills you.
Yeah,
You were
that's
lucky. No, it wasn't. I nearly died. That's one of my unluckiest days.
Fuck. So you got 43 minutes in.
I did a load of comparing. Definitely not 43 of material.
Oh, yeah.
I probably got about 30 seconds of material, and the rest was like...
And the rest, they were just like...
You couldn't even get into like a rhythm. You couldn't even get... Like, they didn't even know what you were referencing once you got to a punchline because they'd forgotten the start of the joke. It's just pointless.
Yeah, but they're too drunk. There's just no point.
Yeah.
But you just kind of got to go, fucking, let's run down the timer.
I fucked it because like we're in their big like... I don't know what you'd call it, like the mess hall or whatever, Joe.
Yeah.
And at the end of it, I was so fucked off, and it made it like... Because they were throwing shit, do you know what I mean? I went, oh, well, fuck it. And it was the December the 14th, many years ago. And I think it was like a pre-deployment Christmas type thing. And I remember going, oh, well, fuck yes, I hope you all die in the next war. And I was just like, well, I was like, gig's up the pole. Do you know what I mean? The gig is up the pole. And they had to get me out the back of the kitchen. Like literally get me out the back of the kitchen because it all kicked off, and they had to order a taxi to like the where they throw the bins out, the big double fucking kitchen doors out the back, and I had to get bundled in a taxi and escorted off site.
Holy shit!
Yeah, back to where they'd booked this little like B&B, and it was like the room was like a cupboard.
Yeah.
I remember the shower. It was like trying to work out how to get in the shower. You couldn't have like 2 doors open at once in the room.
Yeah.
It was, oh fuck. Because it would all knock. It was like the Crystal Maze trying to get a fucking shower. And I was just like, I remember just sitting at the hotel bar, some woman like Agnes or something, just serving me double Jack and Coke.
And you were like, fuck this.
Fuck everything, man.
And so they proper like start rioting when you said, "Oh, you die in the next one."
It did get dark. It wasn't like full riot, but it did get quite dark. And because they're drunk, they were drunky, masculine, testosterone fueled Neanderthals.
Yeah,
like they would have been. It wasn't just like oh fucking. It was like
they would have gone for you.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, if you'd gone out you wouldn't have made it out the front door.
No, I would have. Yeah, I would have in a fucking body bag.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Hope you die in the next war. I mean, they probably did.
Yeah. Yeah. I live to fight another day.
Let's drink to that, Gus. I genuinely thought I wanted to join the Royal Marines when I was younger.
Wow.
Off the back of a TV advert. Don't know if you remember it. It was like one where it was just like...
I'm loving it. Go.
And it was just like... It was all this, they kind of like, they were underwater and everything like that. It was kind of showing this real, and I was like, that's the fucking coolest thing ever. I want to be a and I looked into it, Gus. I'm not joking. I looked into it.
That's amazing. What age?
16.
Right.
I looked into it and I was like, these are the exam results I need to get.
Oh my God.
And then I remember being in the job centre and the army were in there recruiting, and they approached me. I don't know why. I'm probably like this height, everything like that, little weed. And literally one of the first questions was like, do you have asthma? And I went, yeah. And they went, you can't join the army. I was like,
oh really? Do you have asthma?
Yeah. And so then they literally pinpointed me and were just like, this little fucking dweeb looks like he has asthma. Let's just rule this guy out.
Rule this guy out, yeah. I didn't know you couldn't join. I mean, I know that kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
You can't be puffing on an inhaler if you're trying to survive in a...
Imagine that in the trenches.
Yeah. It's like, has anybody got any more...
But I was like, off the back of a TV advert, that's how easily influenced I was. Thank fuck.
Holy shit. I mean, I don't mean this in any way offensive, but knowing you as I know you now, that seems mad.
Oh, yeah, it is. It was mad back then. Like, just even smaller than I am now. A little fucking, built like the side of a SIM card.
And you were like, that's the job for me. After seeing some dude surviving underwater in you know.
But that's it. It's propaganda of these army adverts, and I was like, oh, I was all in. Very easily influenced by a TV advert. Me. That was it.
16 years old, man.
16 years old, and
what did you see when you were like a little kid? What did you want to be?
I always wanted to be a radio presenter.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's quite aspirational.
But I just thought I just wanted to talk for a living.
Yeah.
And I was just like, that sounds like the best job ever.
I think it would be quite a cool job.
But would it though?
Now it would be quite cool.
Would it though? Because if you're just like having to be like, you're not choosing the music. All the radio stations, they basically get told.
Well,
like,
you're thinking of mainstream radio, obviously. Then.
Yeah. But I think that's in my head. That's all that existed back then. But I imagine like having your own radio show. Or maybe an independent radio station.
It depends how you do it, because the radio can be very cheesy.
Awful. Awful
it's
stuff.
like that, because it's a bit kind of Saturday night telly, isn't it?
Yeah.
Where you've got to appease the people that are obviously watching, which are wholesome, family, non-offensive, don't say anything wrong.
Yeah.
I hate. Do you know what? Radio phone-ins are some of the worst. Do you know when you get like this questions nobody gives a fuck about?
Yeah. And they always try and bring them up. Like, I was on the way in today.
Yeah, crowbar.
It is crowbarred so badly. And I just
I was on the bus and I smelt what I think was a fish curry. What's the worst thing you've smelt on a bus? And you're like, a junkie's arsehole. Not that
We've all been there. We've all been there. We've all been on that bus journey.
Yeah.
The bus journey in the Leith. Oh, fuck.
You don't know if what's worse, the question itself or the kind of person that wants to have their say.
Yeah.
And it's always someone, this always sounds like they don't want to talk.
Yeah.
You know, the people that phone and go, hi, it's Karen from Kirkcaldy. I was once on a bus and I smelt what I think was a rotten apple. Why have you fucking phoned?
Thanks for fucking wasting our time, Karen, you cunt.
Yeah, go and get your fucking, I don't know, neon light working.
Yeah, radio phone-ins are shit. That's why I'm glad I never pursued that.
Yeah, so
I'm guessing radio listeners shit must now. I would guess mostly people driving nowadays.
Yeah.
Mostly.
Or in offices, and that where they're just getting all like like
A
workplaces.
dentist.
Yeah, where they're just like it's background noise. They're
Yeah.
not actually listening to the radio. There's just music on.
Because the most interesting radio now would be when there's actually something getting, well, I'd say discussed that you might be interested in. Because I would never go to radio for my music. Although saying that, sometimes you listen to like, I don't know, Radio 6 or something, and you get tracks that are quite alternative.
Yeah.
And that you might not have come across. Like, some, like things like Spotify, etc. You need to be aware of the track before you can like it.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, I think I would never go to radio. I would use like Discover Weekly on Spotify.
Same.
And
I
it
do
just
that.
chucks out. Like I'm gonna like it. I'm probably gonna like it. I might not like it, but it's gonna give me something.
Yeah.
But I can't imagine going. I really want to listen to music. Let me put on this radio station where I'm gonna have to listen to adverts.
Yeah,
and shit radio banter.
Yeah.
It's just it's the last place I would go to for music.
Do you think people like the radio though? Do you know when like people are kicking about in the morning? There's some sort of appeal to coffee and the radio. It's like you put it
Yeah.
on while you're going. It's almost like somebody talking in the background. There's a little bit of kind of
People do it with like they put like BBC News on in the morning.
Yeah.
They'll just have like what's like the shitty like This Morning.
Oh yeah, like
Philip
Good Morning
and-
TV and all that
Yeah,
shit.
and they just have it just so they're kind of like that's their morning ritual. What a fucking shit ritual that is.
That is actually
Having
shit.
to listen to Philip Schofield waffle on like a fucking idiot.
Yeah, it's not even them though. It's not like a really early one. Like, it's Philip Schofield and is it still Philip and Holly that do that
think
show?
so, yeah.
And they just get somebody on to talk about. They're another one that's like shit stuff, isn't it? They get somebody on like, here's Karen. She's actually lived her whole life with 3 feet. And this is cack, man.
Yeah.
Then they've always got like a bit where they cut to a chef who's just a bit incompetent and wacky.
Yeah.
It's usually somebody that's Italian, like, oh, I'm just going to throw this about. And they're like, oh, aren't you wacky?
Then chucks a wee innuendo and be like,
Yeah.
oh, Gino.
yeah, that's him. It's that guy, isn't it? Yeah.
Gino.
Yeah.
He's fucking awful as well.
And it's always that innuendo. I think that Holly and Philip thing, they always used to try and, I think once they did a thing where they cracked up.
Yes.
And then they tried to orchestrate that.
Oh,
like, as in like,
God.
oh, we can't help it. It's all gone a bit wrong. It's like,
Yeah.
it's crap.
And it'd be like just like, and you're
Yeah.
like, right, we get it. You're
Yeah.
fucking trying to do that.
Fucking.
But it's like everything. It almost come back to what we talked about earlier. Just like the stuff you've seen on TV, it's just shit now. Like everything.
I've not watched regular telly in so long.
Oh yeah.
Don't know. I don't even think I'm not hooked up to do it. I've not used it.
Not got a license fee. Not got any
Yeah.
of that. I just there's no part of it. I'll watch like Now TV. I'll watch Netflix, YouTube. Mainly YouTube. I mainly watch YouTube.
Yeah. What do you think's what do you type into YouTube when you go?
I've kind of got loads of like subscriptions, so it will just kind of just give me loads of stuff. I'll watch.
Okay, so more to make the question more interesting. What's the thing that you'd least like to admit that you regularly go to on YouTube?
Oh, good question.
There's a few I've got weird. No, not maybe least like to admit. There's a guy. Do you remember the Darkness?
Yes.
The band.
Yeah.
Like Justin Hawkins from the Darkness does that thing called Justin Hawkins Rides Again. He gets loads of like popular or contemporary music, watches it along with you, and then just kind of analyzes and critiques it.
Yeah.
And sometimes he just talks about the music industry, and it sucked me in.
Really?
And he does it. They're only little 15, maybe 20 max episodes, and then they're fucking hilarious.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I didn't even know he was still a thing.
Yeah, just put Justin Hawkins Rides Again. If you're into your music at all, just see what he does, and it's kind of like, actually, it's quite interesting.
Yeah. No, I would give it a chance.
Quite good.
That's the thing. I like anything like that where you just kind of it's someone just doing something different because no one's going to make a TV show out of that.
Yeah.
So I love stuff like that.
Well, I think it's almost like fucking hell. Mr. Beast, you must be aware of him.
Oh, yeah.
Do you ever watch any of his videos?
I have only because I'm like, what the fuck? Why? How is this guy famous?
He's so rich that now his videos are crazy. Like he just goes over some of the stuff he does is quite like altruistic. Like he'll go over to like.
Have you seen the eye surgery one?
Yes, I
Oh
have.
my God.
And he just gives all these people that just need one little. It's a very simple procedure, but they can't afford it. And he goes because obviously America, isn't it?
Yeah.
So he goes, all you need is this little nerve tweaked, and you can see, and he gives them their sight back.
I watched that because I was like, who is this fucking douche? And I watched that and I was like, that's actually fucking quite cool.
Yeah, he goes and builds wells and schools. He went out and gave like something stupid, like something like, we're going to go to wherever it was, like let's pick a country, Ethiopia, and give 5,000 pairs of shoes to kids that have never had shoes.
Yeah.
The one about the eye one, do you know what got me about that? They didn't seem as grateful as I thought they would. There's like
Some of them
they're like, oh, you're going to see for the first time. They pull it off, and he's like, oh my God, mate, I've had like this blurred vision for all my life.
Yeah.
This is cool. Cheers, man.
And that's
You're
why.
like, what?
That's why they only did like.
He's giving you eyes. Fucking suck him off. Like, I would.
So,
Mr. Beast, I am straight about like, thank you, man. I can now run without thinking I'm going to hit stuff. You're fucking ace.
some of them did not give a fuck.
They didn't.
But then they picked like a handful who like cried. And they're like, oh my God, this is life changing. They all should have cried.
Yeah.
Every single one of them should be bawling their new eyes out.
But he's like, so he does ones. I noticed there's somebody does where it's giving like a homeless man a house and stuff. And he does. I think he does loads for his community. But there's mad ones he does. Yeah. When he made the whole like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, and he made everybody compete. Whoever got to the end of all the I don't know tasks won the chocolate factory. What the fuck? It's crazy.
Right. Here's the question.
Right.
Like, so he's doing all those good things. Should he just be doing those good things and not making YouTube videos about it? Because I've always like...
Well, the reason he's doing the good things is because the revenue comes from the YouTube hits. Yeah. So if he doesn't make the video, then he can't do the good things because he doesn't have the money.
But like any kind of like rich person or someone just doing something nice, like off the bat, and then they go, all right, I'm going to film it. Like I'm going to film this, giving a homeless man a pizza and
so the
everything
difference
like
being is because Mr. Beast has managed to over time develop it so that because he gets sometimes 52 million hits.
Yeah.
So that video, look, sometimes what he goes, look, guys, I'm doing all these good things, but go and watch 2 other videos. If you've watched this, just go and click on 2 more of my videos just to get the fucking revenue coming in from ads, so I can continue doing these things for people.
Is that what he does?
Yeah, because he's like,
Holy
that's how the money comes in. I can do this. It's like I'm not just rich and just doing them and wanting the accolade of being, look at me, I have to make the money out of this.
Right. Oh, I didn't
Whereas
know that.
you do get the arseholes that'll go like, we're going to go up to a random guy today, and they just film it for their...
Yeah, they're the fucking worst.
It's basically the debate on altruism, you're saying, isn't
that's it, man. Performative charity, I think they call it.
Yeah.
And it's just like, a part of me just wants to go, just fucking do something nice without having to like film it and like exploit someone in the street.
Yeah.
But
it's also kind of like, you could argue that it's a little bit... As nice as it is, it could be seen as humiliating for the person receiving it.
Did you see a woman said that? A woman, someone like filmed her in the street, like gave her a bunch of flowers. She's like maybe like an older woman. This guy gave her a bunch of flowers, and then basically just kind of like walked off, and that was him like doing a nice deed for this older woman.
Yeah.
And she went ape shit.
Yeah.
She was like, "How fucking dare you think that I needed my day brightened up by this young guy with a bunch of flowers?"
Yeah, yeah.
And she went fucking tonto.
So I love dissecting it because it's like, it is kind of like, is it meant to be, is there an arrogance to think that he's meant to be this nice, handsome, I'm guessing that's what it was.
Yeah,
And
that's
it's that
exactly
kind of arrogance, like you need this in your life because you wouldn't be able to get it yourself.
Yeah.
It's basically saying, hello, minging person.
You
here's
ugly
shit
bastard.
that doesn't happen to you. Do you know what I mean?
That was
You're kinda
exactly
like,
it.
what?
And she went mental. And the guy had to like apologize, took the video down. But that's his thing. He goes out and just does these things for people. And like, oh, look at me doing something nice and performing. And it's just like, shut the fuck up, mate.
Yeah, I saw one recently. It was like an old guy dressed up like an old guy. I think he had prosthetics and shit on, and he was just going about and then falling in front of people, and then people weren't doing stuff, and it was like, look where society's gone. But the guy was fucking, and it was quite high quality. So the guy was obviously standing with a camera. So if I saw an old man fall over and a guy like with a camera, I'd be like,
What the fuck are you doing? Help him up.
It's obviously like, especially in the day and age of things like whether it be Jackass and all that fucking prank shit. I'd just be like, nah, this is weird.
Do you know what? It's so funny you mention that. I was in Waverley Station. I think I can't remember if I've mentioned it on this before. Waverley Station, at the top of the escalators, an old man fell down like the big metal escalators, and in my head I'm just so programmed with Jackass and all those things that part of me was just like, I don't think this is real.
Yeah.
And then he landed literally at my feet, and I was like, oh, this is fucking real. He's bleeding from the head.
Shit. Did you help?
No, I fucking walked off. But then then other people kind of rushed in, and I was just like, but there was literally that thing in my head. I went, this isn't real. Because I have just been
fucking
so
crazy, yeah.
programmed to think, oh, an old man in prosthetics, this is a wind up.
Yeah.
That's pretty fucked.
Do you know this is going to sound terrible?
Go for it.
Just honestly, right? Just like, I'm gonna put a thingy note on there. Like, if this is too bad,
No, go for it.
it's not actually bad. It just doesn't sound like a nice thing to say. But I remember once I was at, did you know, maybe you don't, Dunnottar Castle? It's up near Stonehaven. It's like iconic.
I think I've heard of
years
it.
ago. I think they used it to film. It's the iconic Scottish scene you'll see where they go and it's kind of like a little ridge, then it opens up to the
another one.
it's always like drones go over it. And
Oh
stuff.
yeah, it's always like visit Scotland ads. Yeah,
100%. And you can go down there. There's big kind of almost like Machu Picchu steps that go right the way down from the top, all the way down to like the kind of little basin of water at the bottom.
Yeah.
And I was going down there. I can remember somebody was visiting me from England. I was like, oh, come and see this. You'll like it. It's very iconically Scottish. I was going to give them the proper, come and see our castle. And they came, and we were walking down these steps, but there was an old couple that had gone and they were looking at some like floral stuff at the side of the steps.
Yeah.
Now, the woman, when I say old, I'm going to go with like about, we're not talking like 90, like we'll go like about 65 sort of thing. So old enough. Yeah. And the woman went down, but in a very kind of, not in a harsh way. She didn't like hit her head. There's nothing like that. She just kind of went over on her ankle and kind of rolled onto her side, then just started rolling. And the husband was then kind of slowly like petering after her, but she just didn't stop rolling. And she just couldn't stop. And oh man, like I know that doesn't sound like, it got funnier and funnier. And every time the man got near her, it's like, do you know when you see somebody try and get something at the scene and the wave keeps coming back and taking out? She just kept going and she was just like, you could just see she was complete out of it. She had no way of stopping herself. And the guy was like chasing her. Oh, fuck me, man.
I'm so glad you told me.
But it got to the point where you're like, that is funny. Then it's like, it just kept getting funny because it didn't stop.
Yeah, it's almost like slapstick.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I was like, she can't still be rolling, man. She can't be. Fucking hilarious. I could watch that on loop, honestly.
Yeah. It reminds me of what's the film with like Andy Samberg? It's like the Hot Rod.
Hot Rod. Yeah.
And Hot Rod, and there's a moment in that, and he falls down a hill.
Yeah.
And it just keeps going and going, and and then it stops, and it goes and goes, and it's so fucking
But the funny
funny.
thing, it wasn't even like, I think what made it funnier for me, it wasn't huge momentum.
Yeah.
It was like she was just kind of, and then it would roll, and he'd get close, and she'd just kind of keep, and it was just like this horrible trickle down a hill. I was like, oh man, this is beautiful. Because what I thought you were going to say about the escalator guy, have you seen the one where the guy falls down the up escalator? But because of the momentum, he keeps rolling. And he's just kind of in this perpetual loop. And you're kind of like, oh, this is great. Like if I saw that in real life, that's me, I'm done.
Oh, yeah.
I'm fucking done.
Yeah, that's... But you just think you think it can't be real.
Yeah.
Every party just goes, no.
Yeah,
This is like some little prick from YouTube's about to jump out and go, prank you, bro.
Yeah.
And you're like,
yeah.
no. But that guy, like, serious head injuries. Probably.
Do you know what I hate? Do you know how what we were talking about earlier about people trying to make things? I hate all these things now. Like your social media things that are meant to be. It's always an American couple, and one of them's like surprised the other one, going, "Hey, I've got some questions for you," and it's like, and they're like, "Oh, what?" And it's like,
it's so staged.
The worst ones are the cheating ones. Like just found out my girlfriend was cheating. We're gonna really do her in, or found out my boyfriend's been with a side chick, and they do these things like, okay, I want you to answer these questions, and they got placard cards, and it comes to the end, and you're like, who's Daryl? Like, it's like, this isn't real, man.
Yeah, no, I honestly think that couples that do all these little staged videos, they are the fucking shittest couples out there.
Yeah.
Some of the shittest people.
It's the ones where you've got like some sort of, it's like a family round like a breakfast bar. And they're like, okay, come around, guys, come around. Okay, there's $5 on top of the cup. If you can get the $5 without the cup moving, then you can keep the $5. And it's like, it's under the cup, Dad. They lift it and go, got it. And you're like, oh, you
little
like,
bastards.
Oh, man, it's fucking nuke your house. Well, do you not think? I always think the worst job would be a GP.
Oh,
in the sense that imagine going into work, right? And you've got, I don't know how many they have. Let's go with 50-minute appointments. Let's say I don't know what you're going to have, like 8 in the morning, 8 in the afternoon. Is that maybe right?
Yeah.
Roughly. Let's just say that. Imagine you've got 16 appointments that day. You know that every time somebody knocks on your door, something shit's coming in. Like, it's 100% shit.
Yeah.
Like, and you're thinking, what's it going to be? Like, I think that doctors must be, imagine the last appointment before lunch. You've got a lovely homemade lasagna in your bag. You're going to microwave up. You've got some garlic bread your partner made for you. You've got a little dessert, maybe a nice little, I don't know, chocolate trifle. And you're just looking forward to lunch. Your stomach's rumbling. You've got one more appointment. You're looking at going, please not like, I don't know, green balls. Do you know what I mean? Please just like, I don't know, please somebody with a cough.
Yeah.
Please somebody that needs, I don't know, take lots of liquids and some
Get the
paracetamol.
fuck out,
Somebody
yeah.
going, well, it's actually my knob. No, Melisania. No, Melisania, you done green knob, right? No.
I think GPs must have loved COVID. I genuinely. Oh yeah, there's a lot of
Well,
people.
because the old people are dead. Don't have to look at Vera's snatch anymore.
But the fact they now have to do like phone appointments and
Oh,
they can
yeah.
like screen and be like,
Yeah.
so they go, oh fuck this. This is gonna be a 5-minute phone call.
Yeah.
The fact that they do that now, I think GPs will probably be so happy. I don't think there's
Maybe actually, yeah.
because now they don't have to have the knock on the door. They pick up the phone and they go, "What's that? You got a green dick? All right, cool. That sounds awful. Here's go get this cream for your green dick."
Yeah, yeah. You got a green dick. Well, we don't need to see it.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah, it sounds yucky.
Good luck with that.
Log off.
I genuinely think that they will be like more that they are probably the profession whose lives have changed for the better.
I can't remember where I went down the rabbit hole. I'm fascinated by aviation.
Yeah.
I've gone down a like I don't know because I'm terrified of flying.
Yeah.
Which I'm like so I've watched things just because it gives me this weird like innate feeling of terror.
Yeah.
Like I watched. Did you watch the plane that went down recently? Did you watch the inside footage of that?
Yes.
And I was like, I don't know why. I was just morbidly curious.
Yeah.
And I was like, why did I watch that?
But everyone's got that though. Everyone that says like, "Oh no, that's horrible." Everyone's got that.
Yeah.
Like some kind of like.
I don't know why it's so fucked.
Yeah.
The worst I've seen in the last few years was it was somewhere in America, and it was like, do you know that big ride? It's a circle. And it's on a big pole, and everybody's kind of sitting round in a circle, and it goes up, and it comes down, and it goes, then it slows.
Yeah.
Somebody's seat wasn't properly thing, so you just see it going, then one guy just goes, yeah, and it's just like, fuck me.
Yeah.
And there's loads to unpack there, because like, there's a guy sitting freaking out in the next seat going, get me the fuck out of here, you know? And then a girl casually just walks up to the guy who's like at the box and just goes, did you strap him in? Like, what? This guy pancaked.
But they do that now. You see them, they all do the little prank videos. They go, just before they press the button, they'll go, hold on, your strap's not in. And they go, ah!
Yeah.
That guy would have been like, fuck.
Yeah. Oh, it's horrific.
Yeah.
I don't trust anything that elevates me. I'm a bit skeptical of. I used to be scared of lifts.
Yeah?
Anything that elevates me that I've not got control over and contains me, I'm a bit like planes. I've not flown since I've been 16.
Yeah, but we were talking about this. Are you considering getting the hypnotherapy for it?
No.
Who's that? Was it me and you talking about this?
It might have been, because I can imagine me talking about hypnotherapy. I think, did we talk about it? Was it outside in the grass market one time?
Maybe, yeah.
It's just, I don't believe, it's just going to sound stupid, but I don't believe in hypnotherapy.
I don't believe it.
Hypnotherapy is the power of persuasion.
Yeah.
And I think it's your belief that you've been hypnotized that makes you more likely to do something.
When I see stage hypnotists, I go,
Yeah.
I don't think that's fucking happening.
I spoke to a stage hypnotist, right? And I said, like, come on, level with me. We were having a few beers. It was somebody that I knew through someone else. So it wasn't like I was just attacking him going, yeah, you
prick.
come here, you fucking charlatan. You snake oil bullshit. But I said to him, I was like, what is it? And he's like, okay. And he explained it like that. He goes, hypnotism is the power of persuasion.
Right.
So if you can make somebody do something in a situation, you've persuaded them to do it. And if that then be making them feel too uncomfortable to not do it because they know deep down what they're meant to do, they end up doing it to just make the situation work. Because it's human nature. It's very hard to go like, okay, and now sleep. And you go, nah.
Yeah.
Like if you're an average Joe and there's an audience of people looking at you, just go, I know I'm meant to go like that.
Yeah.
And they go, when you wake up, your left arm's going to be a chainsaw. And they go like, ah!
Yeah.
Ah! And there's like,
in your head, you're going, oh, fucking hell, it's not worked for me.
Yeah. And they're all doing it. Yeah. And I think that's the thing, though. Like, it's very hard to be so bold as an average Joe in a situation so hypersensitive to wake up and just go, nah, it's still my arm, mate. It's shite. It's actual shit. Can I sit down? Because this is crap.
Well, I think, have you seen Derren Brown when he picks people for his things?
Yeah.
He picks the susceptible people that will follow the rules and instructions.
Yeah.
So when he...
they do tests beforehand. So
Yeah.
this stage hypnotist I saw, he'd do a thing where he goes, everybody in the audience, put your hands together. And he did this big shitty chat. Imagine they're glued together. Imagine they're there. Imagine they're sticking. Imagine they're getting more and more stuck. And then he does it for a while and he goes, right, open them. And all the people that went, oh no. He's like, right, come on.
you know.
Right, idiot, up you get. Do you know what I mean? It's like...
Derren Brown will see them and he can just go, this person's a fucking idiot.
Yeah,
He's
totally,
coming up.
Totally. It's like, but then you see them like abroad, and they must be. Do you know the ones you see abroad? They must be funnier when people have got a drink in them because they'll just lose their shit.
Yeah,
But I'd like to go up to one of the people that said they were hypnotized and go, "What just happened to you?" And then would they go like, "Did you see it?" Or would they admit?
I don't
Because you're in a
think-
weird situation.
I think in a way, some of them would go, "Yeah, fucking just played along with it, man."
Yeah.
Mum's not a chainsaw, you fucking idiot.